Right guys, not winning with the sun today. It's either too bright or too dark. just lighting issues. Postman's just been and he brought me my brushless combo for the Carisma Scale Range Rover. So I've gone for the AXE Xerun, and it's the 1800KV system. Now I've read, seen and heard nothing but good things about these, and if you notice on the Hobbywing box there is a Schumacher sticker there, so I'm presuming they're in partnership with Schumacher on this particular one. I'm actually looking forward to trying this out, because I've run the Castle combos and things and they're awesome, but what I've seen and read about these is just even more awesome. So I'm not really an electronics guy when it comes to electric, so that I tend to like back out then, especially with the semi trucks when we're wiring up all the 100,000 LEDs and the sound units and everything else that goes with them, and it just gets a nightmare. And so there's the model code for this particular model. Now I got this from Model Sport for £170.99. Now they do this in a 1200 kV and a 2300 kV. Now I didn't fancy the 1200 with it being too slow, and I don't fancy putting like 4 or 5 S-lipos and stuff through the Carisma just to get a bit of extra voltage to get a little bit more oomph, and I felt the 2300 may be a little bit too much. I do run I think it's the 2700 in my SCX-10 too, and that's wonderful, but I just feel it could just be a little more smoother at slower speeds. Now I've got it slow and smooth, but that's why I went for the 1800 in this. I felt it was the happy medium of the choice of combos. Anyway, let's open it up and have a peek at what we've got in here. Just remove that film. As you can see in the box there, you have your usual Hobbywing design. I'm sure a lot of you run the 1060s and the 1080s, and they come in this kind of packaging, apart from it's in the red at the top where the Hobbywing is. So there we've got the brushless ESC and the censored brushless motor there. It is a censored unit, so the 60 amp, suitable for a 1/10 RC rock roller. Now this is going in my Carisma Range Rover. Now that is only a light truck compared to all the other trucks I run, which the more that I do to them, the heavier they become. And there is the motor. Motor box. So there we have the ESC and the motor. There's a little bump on the back of these boxes, so I'll just read that out to you real quick. Now this is the ESC. The built-in Bluetooth module allows users to adjust parameters, read data and upgrade firmware via smartphones. So I'm presuming like your Castle on the field program card, where you have to plug that into your receiver and then you can make adjustments while you're out trailing, whether it be torque, drag brake settings, whatever settings are on there. This now allows you to skip all that messing about and just go via Bluetooth to your ESC, and no doubt there will be an app you can download, and then you can make all them adjustments while you're out and about. So awesome little thing there, and I'm looking forward to playing with that. The first power system for rock rollers which adopts the FOC method, which is the field oriented control, and guarantees excellent linearity and super torque. So that there is the AXE brushless ESC. And now for the censored motor, we have the structure design, which is both waterproof and dustproof to IP67 standards, is applicable to all weather and track conditions. So the IP67, which is new waterproof technology, you'll find that in your smartphones, in some tablets and all kinds of electronic gadgets these days. The first motor adopts a built-in chip-type magnetic encoder, which always outputs pure and precise signals to indicate the rotor position. So as I said earlier, I've heard, read and seen nothing but good things in regards to these systems. So I'm quite confident it's going to be a good one. And for £170 for a brushless combo, if it is as good as it says it is, and I've used Hobbywing pretty much in everything, just not the brushless, and I've never been let down once to this day by them. So touch wood. So let's get these out of the boxes and we can take a little look at these. In the ESC, usual stuff, a little cable ties, some heat shrink and your Hobbywing stickers. Didn't get any of them in the motor, so I'm a little bit upset. Instructions. These aren't usual like plug and play. There is something that we have to do to bind these to the remote and everything else. Now I'm putting that on a Spectrum, so I'll have a play with that later, and then I'll do an update video and show you guys how I set it up and yeah, things like that. As you can see from the first look, they are a nice ESC. Now this doesn't come with a built-in fan, but it does have holes there drilled out, tapped in, ready to put a fan on, so no doubt you could go onto the Hobbywing website and I presume they would sell fans for these if you need it. It depends how hot your ESC is going to be running. I don't really think this is going to be running too hot. Now on the motor you do have to solder your own A, B and C, which is nice if you want to extend your motor and have your ESC at the rear if you're running a front mounted motor. The only downside is, if take a look here, is that's your length on the sensor cable. Now I don't know if Hobbywing, it's something that I'm going to look into myself, more because if I decide to run another one of these systems, it will be going into my Axial Wraith. Now that sensor cable is way too short if I want to run this in my Wraith, so maybe it's something they've got in the works, maybe it's something they do already, but yeah, I feel they should make an extension piece for the middle of that, the same way that goes together, and just make another male to female extension to go in the middle there. You can see there's the on-off button. It's rather large, but it is what it is. Now this has come standard fitted with an XT60, so I'm going to be swapping that out and putting a Dean's on there because I run the Dean's T-plugs. Might even just have a XT60 to Dean's knocking about, in all honesty. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, that is the Hobbywing AXE Xerun 540 1800KV system, and again I purchased that from Model Sport, and that was £170.99. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just a basic unboxing of the new brushless system combo from Hobbywing. I will do another video when I'm installing it and I've figured out what I'm doing myself, because it's pointless wasting all my time on camera trying to figure it out, or the videos can end up drawn out and it just gets complicated. So I'll figure all that out. I'll come back, do an update video, we'll see how we go on from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, feel free to leave a comment, please do subscribe, show your support for the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay notified of all future videos. Apart from that, have fun with your hobby, have fun building, have fun running your trucks, etc, etc, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. Ciao for now, guys.